Usually when I'm down on the pier is from April all the way to September, and I'm mainly targeting king mackerel. And I really enjoy throwing these big plugs like this X-Wrap with a long wire leader. The first day we got down there, we were late. There was already 2 laying on the deck, which was disappointing, but we did take advantage of the day and ended up catching a ton of Spanish.
There we go.
So the technique I was using for the Spanish today is called a straw rig or a bubble rig, and all it is a treble hook with a material that is in the shape of a straw. You can actually use a straw if you want, and then it's got a 40-pound leader going up to a swivel that has this plastic bubble that you fill with water. You pretty much just throw it out there and pop it across the surface, reel it. You can change your cadence however you want it, but the water in the bubble allows it to cast really far, and it gives you that popping action that really attracts them. And when the Spanish are biting on top, it's hard to beat a good bubble rig.
Ooh, there's one behind it right now. Oh, that was sick. Yeah, that was sick. God. Coming up.
If you get on a good Spanish bite, be prepared to have nasty hands. They are really scaly, and they all come off on your hands. These fish are notorious to school up, so a lot of times if they're not biting and one person catches one, everybody and their brother will come line up on the pier, and it can be an absolute feeding frenzy and a big tangle fest. So I like to make sure I'm making good casts and try to avoid other people.
There's not much risk, but yeah, it's calm. And the wings, there they are.
The daily bag limit on these are 15 in the Gulf, so between me and my dad we were able to keep 30. We didn't keep our full 30, but you can definitely pile some meat up if you wanted to.
Got a dang cooler full of these things.
I caught them all on wire there with the jigs. I just got here when I first got here and caught like a quarter of a bucket of cigar limit.
Really?
And then these little treble hooks and light wire.
That's a full cooler right there. God, they're already nailing it out there. Ooh. There's one.
That was a solid first day. Ton of Spanish. There's a ton of people out here lined up. Everybody's catching fish. We got a bunch of these guys. There's a squid in here somewhere too. Yeah. Make some calamari. What? We're on the pier again. First thing in the morning, a little late today. Look at this car, so mess. But once again, we're going for kings, cobia, Spanish, whatever bites. There was a sailfish caught by some dude like a week ago, but I didn't see it. Hopefully, the kings are biting today. That's what I want more than anything. But I'm okay with a few Spanish, but all I'm after are dang kings. Fun to see a catch out here. When we were down there, it was early April, and the bait was all over the pier. I mean, completely, like you could walk on it. And it was kind of surprising that there weren't many king catches. The Spanish were there, but the kings were definitely not there. But I did get one surprise. I was tying up a wire leader on a new plug. This is called a Shimano Colt Sniper. It's got a weight transfer system in it, and it's a little bit easier to cast than the X-Wrap, but it doesn't stay in the water as good, so I still switch back and forth. But literally tied up the wire leader and first cast of the day with it, like first cast. I got a little surprise.
Oh yeah, we take our 2-3 fish and we look here and find some campsites. They love me. Oh, there we go.
Oh, damn it.
All right, well, we'll get ready. Oh, yes.
Yeah, it is. This fish wasn't big enough to gaff, so I hand lined it, and I don't really like to hand line fish. There's a lot that can go wrong. Tangles, fish falls, your rod breaks, but like I said, he wasn't big enough to gaff, but he was pretty big, so I just had to flip him over.
Boom. Damn good Spanish.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a beauty of Spanish.
Walk. Ended up changing tactics later that day. Pulled out the old reliable, the gotcha plug. This is pretty much just an underwater jerkbait. It's got a ton of flash and a sick side-to-side motion, and the Spanish love it. I'm just tying up here is a 40-pound fluorocarbon leader. They're pretty finicky to wire, and you don't want to use just straight braid to it because they can see it. So really your best bet is either fluoro or mono, whichever you prefer. But I really like to use fluoro. God.
Oh god, they're smoking this. They're smoking this.
There we go. Oh my gosh, how did he come off that? Dude.
Look at them all.
That's so... Dude.
How are they not?
I don't know. I got hooked twice.
This is a little white fucking...
There we go.
How do they not?
Going after mine. Ooh, got him again, dude.
They just can't get their mouth in here.
You want this one?
No. Oh my god.
a dang good one. I'm a hand line, yeah. That's a good one. Oh. Chad. That's a freaking stud.
What kind of fish is that?
Spanish.
What is it?
Spanish mackerel.
That's what I see most of here, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Everybody's catching them. We're on the pier.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that. Okay. You're gonna do it again. Me and Caitlin are on the pier and we're going fishing. Near the end of the week, I decided to go out for an afternoon trip for Pompano. And what I'm doing here is I'm going to take some of these fish bites and I'm going to cut them up in really small pieces and tip my Pompano jig. When you fish for Pompano, you're really fishing up in the surf or fairly shallow. And these fish will swim in big schools and they'll come in and out of the surf looking for sand fleas. And whenever you do this, you're pretty much mimicking a sand flea. And the fish bites just help to give it a little bit more color and a little bit more scent added to it. Caitlin, I got one. And definitely check your drag. These fish put up a mean fight and can have you walking down the pier pretty quickly if you don't get a hold of them. Good God. I'm gonna come down here, I'm sorry. Is he really? God. Yeah. You what?
And you out here to stay with your dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I spent my final morning up in the shallows once again targeting Pompano. It's pretty cool when you go out there in the middle of the day. You can actually see the schools cruising by and do a little bit of sight fishing. I actually didn't catch a Pompano, but my dad did get lucky enough to catch one and put up a pretty good fight. I didn't get the best video of it, but we did land one for the day.
How bad, buddy? Son, that might like bullet bowling this time.
Oh, you gonna foul it. Watch out, buddy. These guys, they just got you good. Oh, there you go.
Got back.
Good deal. Yeah, yeah, easy.
No. Wet. Yeah.
I will say the Spanish spot was on fire. The whole length of the pier, everybody was catching them, and they wouldn't even leave me alone up in the shower.
Oh, he got it! Uh-oh. Scissor lips, no good.
Ah, daggone it.
Scissors. You put my tuna, man. Oh, I just got hit by a Spanish too. I'm making some deep.
I'm putting them in the... If you like the video, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We really appreciate the support and be looking out for more content just like this in the future. Until next time, you're watching Do It All Outdoors.